All right, everybody. The next bourbon that I am reviewing today is part of the Krogmans single barrel lineup, and this is Dusty Hunterzzz. And this is, there you go, they get the triple Z in there. This is a 3-year-old MGP, 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. This is probably the most ubiquitous of the MGP recipes that are out there. This is one of their most produced recipes, and for very good reason. It is always consistently delicious. This one is 117 proof. There were 4 different single barrels that came in this particular iteration of Dusty Hunterzzz, and this one happens to be Licorice Whip, which was one of my favorites. So I thought I'd grab it off the shelf today and do a little review of it because we're going to feature it in our email this week. So here we go. So right on the nose, I get like a really nice, soft caramel vanilla, a little buttery, a little floral, like a little tropical, kind of like tropical flower. More of that like butterscotch, creamy vanilla, kind of a vanilla custard. Real sweet and real floral. I mean, it's obviously on the younger side, so it's not going to be like mega oak driven on the nose. But it's got those sort of sweet floral notes with that vanilla. This reminds me a lot of like some of the Four Roses, like Four Roses small batch, or like a small batch select. But this is obviously higher proof. So these all come in between 115 and 117. This one in particular is 117. Oh man, God, it smells good. So mostly at home, I make old fashions with these, or I serve them over the rocks. I'll sip them neat every once in a while, but it's not the way I typically drink them. I might change a little bit as it gets colder next week, but mostly in the summertime, I'm either making a cocktail with it or drinking it over the rocks. Which is why I really like barrel-proof bourbon, because you can put it in a cocktail, you can throw it over ice, and it'll stand up to it much better. You do that with anything under 90 proof, and ice is going to pretty much kill the flavor all the way. So, okay, let's take a sip. Oh, wow. This is like vanilla icing drizzled over like sweet oranges, like candied oranges. Kind of like chocolate. There's sort of a chocolate covered fruit flavor there. Sweet, fruity, a little bit of spice. It's more vanilla and caramelly on the nose. It's more sort of fruit and just brown sugar driven on the palate. It's really good. I remember why I like this particular single barrel. I'm not picking up the licorice so much today. I mean, palates change, and you know, you name these for what your taste at the time, but well, that one, that's definitely a candidate for sipping neat. Man, really good. Okay, so that is Dusty Hunterzzz. That is 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley, 3-year-old barrel proof, 117 proof. From the Krogmans single barrel lineup. Definitely worth adding to your collection. If you don't have all 9 yet, what are you waiting for? But this is one of the top shelf sippers. There's definitely some weirdos in there. This is probably the most bottled by other people out there. So you'd be really familiar with this flavor profile, and just a fun opportunity to grab a unique single barrel or 4 different single barrels from this lineup while we still have them in stock. So there you go. All right, everybody have a great week and weekend. Cheers.